Okay, today's tutorial is all about cleaning out your cubes. So sometimes your cubes, after you've been using them a bit, you look in there and you see that it's really dirty. You got dust in there, you got dried up lube, and it's all grimy. And this does affect your solves because all that grime starts working into its way into the moving part. Whenever you're cleaning your cube, you want to start with a disassembled cube, so that way you can get every aspect of your cube. So you just turn it at about a 45 degree, you grab this edge piece, and you just slowly pull it out. If it all comes out one piece, you're good. And then you just work out the rest of these pieces. So when you get all your pieces off, you can just have a stack of your pieces and a stack with your core. And if you look in your core, it might have some hair and stuff in it. You're just gonna wanna reach in there and try to pull that hair out. If there's hair actually tied around the pieces, you might need to get a pair of tweezers or even use a screwdriver or something just to be able to pry that out. But after that, you're just gonna look and you wanna make sure there's no actual grime on it. So my core is a little dusty. So I just take these Q-tips, I just put a little water on it. You can use really any cleaning agent to wipe this off with, just nothing that would damage the plastics of your cube. So you're just gonna use this Q-tip and get in all these little hard to reach spaces. So right there is just all the dust from the core. And it looks like it's mostly dust though, rather than actual dried up lube. So right here on these on this corner piece, you can see that there's kind of a bit of dirt and stuff, making this piece look a little bit more gray than it should. It gets all locked up in this honeycomb design from GAN. So I'm gonna need to actually clean this out too. And yeah, this is really greasy. It's all dried up lube. So you can use a cloth for these bigger pieces, but I'm gonna remain to use a Q-tip. And you're just gonna wanna have to cover the entire surface of the piece. You're just gonna have to get everything off. You might even need to use multiple Q-tips. So on an edge piece, you're gonna wanna just do the same thing, but you're also gonna wanna make sure to get this little nook right here. This nook right here, it'll cause a lot of friction. So on an edge piece, it's relatively the same thing, but you're gonna really wanna get this nook right here, because this nook is gonna be where a lot of dust and things like that will settle, and this is where it rubs against here whenever it's moving. So you're definitely gonna wanna make sure that this whole area is clean. Okay, so after you clean off all of the pieces and you throw away these absolutely disgusting Q-tips or rags, you're gonna wanna have to reassemble your cube. So in the order you're building it, you're gonna wanna build across the second layer, or the first two layers, then the last layer, kinda like you solve it. On this last piece, you're just gonna have to turn it 45 degrees, spread those pieces out, and carefully put the last piece in. And already it performs better. Now, after you wipe your cube down, you're definitely gonna have to re-lube it. A lot of what you wiped off was lube. So you're just gonna have to re-lube it, and hey, I have a lube tutorial. Why don't you look at that? Why don't you just click it? You know, like, just click it. Think about clicking it.